What's that moment that you remember from winning that night so long ago?
You know what? I was exhausted. It was the first season, so they didn't really know what to do with us. So when everything came at them, like for press and everything, everybody wanted to talk and everything. And you know, Jess and I were both exhausted. I mean, by the end of it, we were like, if you win, that's cool. If I win, that's cool. We don't care.
Like, let's go take a nap.
Like, it was like, yeah, we were just dying to take a nap. So looking back, like I was just looking at the track listing for the greatest hits thing we were putting out, and I was like, wow, I was like, that's like a lot of years, and like I was so different. Like, you know, you look at stuff and you're like, man, in 2007 I was so different than I am now, like that kind of stuff. So it's quite a weird thing at 30 to have the greatest hits, but it's cool at the same time.
When you were kind of figuring out what you were going to put on the greatest hits record, is there a favorite song you've ever recorded that is always your, I'm so glad I did that?
Yeah, I think that's probably Because of You, and purely for the fact that that's the song that the label started really backing me as not only a singer but a writer as well. So, you know, I'd written on singles before, but I think that was the one that they were like, okay, that was pretty good. Like that they were like, I think that finally solidified it. So, you know, that was kind of huge for me personally, just because a lot of people know me obviously as a singer, but not a lot know that I write as well.
So other than Vince Gill, is there a country star that you would love to collab with?
Well, what's funny is country people are the only people that collaborate with me. Nobody else collaborates with me, like unless they're forced to, like on a show like we're doing together. Like, I don't know, it's so hard to get people in pop or R&B or anywhere to do something with me, but I love country music because they're so welcoming and it's fun. I've, you know, performed with the Rascal Flatts and Jason Aldean and Reba and now Vince, and I'm a huge Miranda fan. I love her music. I love the Pistol Annies as well, the group she has, so I'd love to do something maybe with them.
So speaking of Reba, word on the street is that there's a little love connection happening with you and her stepson. And I wanted to know, because artists always say, oh, it's hard to write records when you're in love because you're just so happy and you want to write like, I'm in love and you're not.
I know, he needs to piss me off.
Yeah, yes. Are you, you know, how's that going and how's it being in the
It's
Reba
great,
world?
you know what? I've never been in love, and I can honestly say it's the coolest thing I've ever done. And I hope I'm super successful at it, you know? Because I know it's hard to do. We're in that like puppy love stage, so it's like we can't even imagine like having a fight or anything. But like everyone keeps warning us, so we're both like, and like literally every night we go to bed, we like recap. We're like, I mean, I don't even know what we fight about, right? I don't even know. Like it's like a recap every night, just making sure. Like, but I don't know. It's great. It's fun, and it does obviously affect you musically. I mean, like, you know, but you know what? Aren't y'all tired of hearing me just moan about, you know, guys and stuff? I was like, it's time for something new. So,
a little game.
Yeah.
Finish the sentence.
Okay.
The best thing about being famous is?
The best thing about being famous is I can get into most any restaurant right off the bat. Like if we like need food and like we're running late, like we can call and they'll be like, yeah, and then they'll get you in. I love that. So,
okay. The worst thing about being famous is?
The worst thing about being famous? That's a bigger list. I don't know. I guess just as a human being, you know, we evolve and we grow. I mean, there's so many mistakes and great things that happen that I think under a spotlight can be quite trying of your patience. Like, you know, that can kind of test you. I think, yeah, there's a lot more tests, I feel like.
Is there a celebrity that you look at and think, oh, she's kind of my style crush, I like her vibes?
Style crush would definitely be, I love what Taylor Swift's doing right now. I love that whole 70s rock little thing she's doing. Like, it's like in every photo shoot I've seen her in is like this whole vibe that's very, I don't know, sun-kissed kind of, like even the film looks like goldeny and it looks just like throwback. So I love the 70s rock thing. That's pretty cool.